we'll be doing a top 10, and it's going to be a top 10 on the cornerback position, a very important position inside of Madden right now to counter those wide receivers and obviously those broken tight ends like Parham in the game. Let's get right into it. If you want to get Madden coins without a risk of a ban, go to my new website, chuflaka.com, to buy Madden packs and gift cards for the same prices in the Madden store to directly support the channel. So starting off at our number 10 spot, we are going to have Caleb Farley or Farley. I think it's probably not that big of a deal, but 87 speed, 6'2". This is a card that if you looked at those two stats alone, you would think he's top 5, but no, he is an 82 overall, so they are going to have to tank him down in other stats. He is only 81 in man coverage, which is good. That's a threshold, but the zone is not hitting the threshold. But I felt like this card had to be included in the list. There was guys like Denzel Ward or like Jason Verrett, and there's a couple other cards that were right here on the outside of 10. But I truly think this is one of the best cards in the game. Height and speed are always the two biggest factors at the corner spot. Honestly, for a guy like this that doesn't have really the best zone or man, you could probably just drop him in the deep thirds. That's what I would do. Personally, me right now, all he does on my team, he's my cornerback 4. All he does is blitz for me. So I haven't really noticed any coverage problems, to be fair, right now. But there's sometimes I'll man up on a guy and he'll be absolutely fine for me because of that height and speed to make up for the differentials right there. But Caleb Farley's definitely a must-have on the team if you're nobody spent. This card's under 15K. You can get him under 15K easily. This is an animal in the game. Everybody, please go get him if you need a corner. At that number 9 spot, we do have Jamel Dean, and Jamel Dean is a very good card in this game right now. You're starting to see him a lot because you guys know he's a part of a set of an even better corner. That's obviously, I don't want to spoil, but he is on this list. Yeah, I think you guys all know that. But Jamel Dean is a card that you're seeing a lot because of that, because he goes into that set. So 6'1", 85 speed. Although you're losing +2 speed right here, and you're also losing 1 inch in height, he is a card that has really good stats across the board. It's a man coverage meta. We all know that. So 87 man is very good for us. The 82 zone, he's also hitting that threshold. I think hitting that threshold is amazing as well. Especially, I really feel like more and more people as the day go on are figuring out how to block the loop blitz. And as that comes on, people are going to start running more zone, and you need hybrid corners on your field. And Jamel Dean does bring that to you. Although it's a lower zone, it's still very good in the game. This card is expensive, but like I said, he's a corner that you will be able to get NCAT when you complete an even better corner set in the game. So this is a card, like I said, you'll see out there a lot in the field. At that number 8 spot, we do have PS2, otherwise known as Patrick Surtain II. This is a card that I absolutely loved in Madden 22. He was one of my favorite cards. He got that Team of the Year card, and he was on my team for, it felt like months. It absolutely felt like, it probably was months, but 85 speed on him. He is 6'2", so you're getting that speed back, or you're getting that height back, obviously, from Jamel Dean. You're getting that +1 inch, and then you do have that 87 man coverage on him, and then the zone gets a little increase as well at 83. The press is good as well. The play rack is very good. This is a card, I just feel like PS2 always plays very good in Madden. He's a card that's going to be good on years to come. Hopefully he can continue to be good in real life, because this is now 2 years in a row where he's had a very good high meta card in the game. And this is a guy, I haven't used him yet this year, only because these cards, these 87s, are 250K, so they're a little hard to switch back and forth, but this is a card that is definitely an animal in the game right now, and I've seen him a lot as well. At number 7 spot, we do have Kaiir Elam, and this is a card that I am currently using right now, and he has been nothing but great for me. A 6'2", 190-pound corner. This is a guy that I know the man meta is really high right now, but this is a guy that has been absolutely okay with me whenever I've ran the loop, the man. He's been good for me. He has definitely been good for me. The zone is really good on him as well at 86. The press is good, so you can press out of zone looks, you can press out of man looks with him and be completely okay. And like I said, the 86 speed and 6'2", that is a great combination to have right there, with alongside great coverage stats and great play rack and press stats. This is a card that I know these cards have only went up in price. If you remember on day 1, these cards were 50K. Now they're up to like 180, I think they are. These cards keep on going up, so if you want your hands on him, definitely go get him. He is definitely worth it, I'm telling you. At our number 6 spot, we have Amani Oruwariye. I think that's how you pronounce it. That is a hard name to pronounce right there, but 86 speed, 6'2". Him and Elam are literally the exact same card. He has 85 play rack, is basically the same. The man coverage is exactly the same. The zone, he is getting a +1 over Elam, and the press is like the exact same as well. The only really difference is that Amani is way more expensive, but like I said, if you want +1 in zone, I guess you can go with Amani. But yeah, they're literally the same exact card. There's not much to say about him at all. I've been using him right now. Actually, him and Elam are currently on my team both together. Both of them actually do play different spots. I have one in the slot. I have Amani on the outside. And Amani has played better. Maybe that's because the slot does get targeted more often in the game. But Amani's definitely an animal in the game. Very expensive, but definitely worth it in my opinion. Number 5, we do have Jalen Ramsey, and Jalen Ramsey is actually a lot better this year than he has been in past years. I know he is at number 5, but that's because the 4 guys in front of him are just very good in this game right now. But 6'1", he is 208 pounds. He's 86 speed as well, which has been tied for a lot of these other guys. Although he, like, obviously is the same speed, you're losing height right here, but he's just better all around statistically. His press is amazing at 86, his press at 87, his play rec at 86 is good as well. And then he's really good at both the man and zone at the 88 and 87 spot. This is a card that always plays a little bit better at the beginning of the year. It always feels like Jalen Ramsey is kind of juiced up. But like I said, this doesn't mean Jalen Ramsey's like bad at all. This just means the cornerback position is actually very loaded right now. He got a lot of cards early on in this promo, or not in this promo, in this type of format. We got the unsung heroes, we got the team builders, obviously the core elites and headliners. There's so many corners that have came out. It's hard to keep them up there because core elites do get kind of outphased really fast. But Jalen Ramsey's still in the top 5 definitely right now. That number 4 spot, we do have Randy Moss's corner card, and Randy Moss has been an absolute beast. As you guys could see, those strat cards, I do have a purple strat card, so completely ignore those. Just take the +3 and -3 basically. But he is 6'4", 85 speed. The 85 speed has been a little bit sus. I had him at corner and I actually moved him to safety. I still feel like he is really good at corner. Although he is really tall, I've noticed against like guys like Tyreek and guys like Randy Moss himself when guarding himself, he's not played the best for me. He definitely is not. So I moved him actually to safety to play high top. But this is a card that I still feel like you gotta go get. It's 55 stars. It took me like, I don't know, 30 minutes. I just popped a Twitch stream on. 30 minutes, boom, I had Randy Moss on my team. This is a card that, you know, you gotta have. It's such a free, good card right now in the game. Out of position cards are starting early. I know a lot of people didn't like how many we had last year. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Randy Moss? He's definitely a top 4 card in the game right now. Most people run 3 to 4 corners anyways. Like I said, if you have 3 corners, if you have the 3 corners above him in right now on this list, you could probably go put him at your safety spot. That's what I did with him. And this is a card that I've genuinely been loving in the game. Really high zone, tall. He's a beast. He's definitely a beast, boys. At number 3, we do have Carlton Davis, and Carlton Davis is a card that I am starting to see out there almost every single game. I swear this card he's on most people's fields now. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm playing God squads every day, but he's 88 play rec on him. His man and zone are all 85 plus with an 89 man. So you got to remember, some guys fit your scheme a little bit more. If you're a big loop blitzer or you like running a lot of man, then Carlton Davis is an absolute stud for you guys. And this is a card that should be on your team, right? Always get the guy that plays better your scheme. For me, I like to get a little bit of hybrid, and that's why I like a card like this. You know what I mean? He can play both. He has really good speed and really good height as well to play both. And then the press is amazing as well. I press on zone and man this year. I love them both, but Carlton Davis is a card out there. You need 3 corners anyway, so Carlton Davis, if you're a God squad, you better have this card on your field, like 100%. At our number 2 spot, we do have Stephon Gilmore. I don't think it's entirely possible yet to get him, but we are about to get Headliners Part 2. So by the time you guys are seeing this, you probably, or maybe if you're watching it a little early, you might not have him yet. But this is a card that'll be soon on everybody's roster. Everybody's kind of leveling up at the same time the more they release stuff into the game, challenges, objective-wise. But Stephon Gilmore is going to be an absolute animal. I have him ranked as our number 2. Him and our guy right before him, Carlton Davis, I almost forgot his name, are literally almost the exact same card. 87 speed, tied. 6'1", they're tied there as well. But when you look at it, they both have 89 man coverage, right? But he does have +3 zone. He's going to get that 88 zone right there instead of the 85 Carlton Davis had. And they both have really good play rec and press. Like I said, they're both almost the exact same card, but Gilmore just gets a little bit better zone. And it's pretty dope that everybody will be getting this card for free as well. I really like this guy. He's going to help towards that man meta right there in the game with that 89 man. This is a card that is definitely going to be one of the best cards in the game for a while. And yeah, Gilly Locks finally gets a really good card in the game. I swear every year he's always cheated on speed. Basically he's always cheated on speed. He always has solid overall cards, but his speed is basically what holds him down every single year. At number 1 spot, we do have Legerius Snead, and Legerius Snead, I had to put him here. He is the fastest corner in the game. He has that 89 man to go. Like I said, I know he doesn't have as high a zone as Carlton Davis or whatever. I'll take that speed boost, that +1 speed boost over him as well. He also fits the meta right now. You guys know, like I said, I like hybrid cards. 84 is not bad. Don't get me wrong, 84 is not bad. but he fits the meta. He's the fastest card in the game. He has high man coverage. He has really good press on him as well. He is above 6 foot, and he gets pick artist on him. Pick artist has been an absolute bailout. He also does get acrobat, outside shade, inside shade. I think Gilmore and Carlton Davis get those as well. But the thing with Legerius, it's the speed. It's the speed. He can literally keep up to every card. He runs routes for a lot of wide receivers in the game. He's the cheapest of all three of the top three as well right now, because Gilmore is technically free, but you can't get him right now. But Legerius Snead, this card is an absolute animal. For 250k, I'm telling you guys, if you do the set, you'll get a lot of those cards back in return as NCAT. This is a card that I'm telling you, you need on your team. He has so many interceptions for me. Pick artist feels even better this year on defense. I recommend this card more than any card in the game. He definitely has the most turnovers right now on my field. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which top 3 corners are you rocking right now. Personally, me, I'm using Snead, Elam, and Amani. I really do want to get up to Gilmore soon, but we're kind of running a little low on objectives until a new promo comes out. We got Legends and obviously Headliners Part 2, so we'll have a lot more to grind here soon, but it's been a little rough. I think I kind of want to get Carlton, but I'm not. 600k for a card this early in the year is a little rough. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.